Good morning, I'm Manu, this is Browntown Games, and in this video I'm going to show you how I painted some simple non-metallic metal. So the paints I'm using in this paint job are from Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl line. I'm using bold titanium white, coal black, gray blue, and dark gray blue, and creating some mixes of each of those colors to create a gradient. Starting here with sort of a mid-tone gray, it's going to be the primary area where I'm highlighting the brightest point of my non-metallic metal. Working with the mid-tone, I can more easily gain opacity with the lighter colors, as I'm doing here, going in with a lighter color, trying to get as much coverage as I can. From there, I'm taking that gray blue and I'm glazing outwards and starting to create a larger band where I can work and create that non-metallic metal effect. And I continue to work darker. So here we're going with more of a dark gray blue and glazing that outwards into the black of our non-metallic metal. Now from here, I'm pushing the brightness even higher, closer to white, but not quite white yet. We're still working in the gray zone and finding our key reflection point, or our brightest point, or where we want that brightest point to be for our non-metallic metal. And then to increase that contrast and continue to increase that contrast, I'm going back in with black in between the different bands of highlights that I have for my non-metallic metal, and making a darker area. Now, using glazes with the previous mixes that I had, I'm starting from the brightest point I have so far and working my way out. And that's going to help smoothen the transition between each color and make the overall piece a lot smoother. And if I drop too much water, I just smudge it off with my finger. And as you can see here, I continue to do that, working my way out, and glazing darker and darker as we go. Now here I'm using more of a scratchy texture to build more of that burnished look to it. Still glazing, still using very thin glazes and lines. I'm working from the darker colors into the brighter colors now and going perpendicular with the lines. And that'll give it that sort of worn effect. The key to all non-metallic metal is contrast, so going from the darkest dark, which will be black, to the brightest white, which will be bold titanium white here. I'm going and giving a edge highlight to the tops and bottoms of each metal band and in between the brightest point to give it that shiniest spot. And then from here, I'm taking that gray blue that we had previously, ignoring the brightest point that we have and glazing it outwards through our mid-tone. So I'm not painting the darkest area or the brightest area. I'm just glazing it through our mid-tone and tying it all into that blue spectrum. Adding some additional edge highlights here in the darkest spots, and then taking some of a brighter mix and adding some scratches and damage to the barrel to really pull it all together. And just like that, with a little bit of work, you have some pretty simple non-metallic metal. You made it to the end. You're a rock star. Thanks so much. If you enjoy the content and haven't hit the like button and subscribed, do it now. If you'd like to see any additional content, leave a comment down below and I'll try and make some videos or some content related to that. All of my social media links and the products that I use are linked down below. Some of those are affiliate links that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Thanks again. We'll see you at the next video.